Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Power Hour Radio Show. You're in the right place. That is, if you think that at least 90% of the information on television news is wrong or biased, and if you want to know what the truth is, that's what we're all about, to try and bring you the reality as close as we can find it to what we call the truth. Now, is that possible in this day and age? I don't know. But we certainly search for that information for you. So glad that you are joining us today, that you have an inquiring mind that says, I want to know the truth over and over again, no matter what the issue appears to be. We want to know the truth. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Let's celebrate. It is so good at the Power Hour today. Aren't you glad you tuned in here? You to look at your life in the very same fashion. Everything you have ever done has brought you here to today. If you've acted appropriately, it's brought you to a good conclusion, perhaps. If you've acted inappropriately, it may be brought to you to a bad conclusion. But there's a point at which we have to get honest with our lives and say, am I going to tell the truth, or am I going to hide in the shadows? There are too many people hiding in the shadows. I knew that I wouldn't. I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't. So good. So good. I got you. Welcome back to Power Hour, ladies and gentlemen. I feel good. We can feel good regardless of what's going on around the world. Welcome back to Power Hour. Thank you for joining us, caring about your world and standing when it calls for it. Ladies and gentlemen, if we do not stand, we will all fall together. That's all there is to it. We will all fall together. I mean, whether it's doing a radio show, whether it's doing videos, whether it's making a documentary, whether it is preaching, whatever you are doing that is telling the truth, if you don't do it, we all fall. Because we will lose that right of our own accord if we don't speak up. Welcome back to the Power Hour. And you can change the world, one act by one person, one time. Just start. Just start.
You know, I have this belief that we can control our own lives, and that's about it. Our own lives, our families, our own homes. Everything within our home, we need to take with extreme caution as to what we let into our home, to what we do in our home, and the fact that we don't let certain thoughts in our homes, certain people in our homes. That's a sacred territory, and I believe that so much you have no idea. So I decided that when I was involved in all of this, and it started out, you know, it went from phase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it seemed like, with all the issues that I was involved in over my lifetime. And I can remember one night coming down from my second story to the first story, and I had pulled my blinds shut. I had decided I was going to fast. I was going to pray for a week. I was going to try and see through all of this. And I remember just this feeling of a verse that came to me. I will keep you free of the terror in the night. And that has been the most, I think, comforting thing that I've ever had. And so I decided, whether it's me, myself, alone, whatever I'm doing, I will be kept free of the terror in the night, and I need to do what is the next right and honorable thing. That's all I can do. I don't have to change the world. I have to do what is the next right and honorable thing.
Somewhere over the rainbow what you dream.